Welcome back. It is just before 5:15 on your Monday. We've got a lot of gloomy weather in the forecast. We'll put it that way for the next 48 hours. Not going to be the prettiest weather for your Monday or Tuesday. Let's start with the live view. This is what it looks like from the West Bank towards New Orleans. It's got a lot of clouds. Not much rain falling at the moment. That will change, though. Showers are expected to filter in through the day and then tonight and into tomorrow. So there's your 48 hours of rain. Temperature-wise, it's not going to be that warm either. We're going to stay in the 60s most of today. And by the time we get into this evening, the low 60s, and that's more than likely where we're going to stay all the way into tomorrow. Chance of rain. It's been a while since I've had two 100% 2 days in a row. I'm not sure I've done that in a long time. And then things begin to dry out this weekend. So by Wednesday, improvements, and then we are dry by the time we get into the upcoming weekend for any plans. Radar, it's active. We've got a lot of light rain out here. Anytime we've got live radar showing the greens and just a little bit of yellow, that's nothing that's heavy. It's more of that kind of light rain that you get. It's not going to cause flooding problems, and that's great news. So this will be more of a good soaking rain through the day, into tonight, and into tomorrow. And it extends all the way back to Texas, so this is not going to be wrapping up very quickly. We do have low pressure developing with this. This is going to be right off the Texas coast, and that low is going to slowly move along the northern Gulf, so that's going to send all the rain our direction. The heaviest of the rain and your strong storms or your severe weather going to stay down here in the Gulf of Mexico where you have your warmer temperatures. That's the fuel for thunderstorms. For us, notice we're on the northern side of the low. That's going to be a light to moderate rain with an east breeze. The winds are going to be breezier the next couple of days. This is into tonight. Notice still getting a lot of the light to moderate rain. Heaviest rain in the storms right off the coast in the Gulf. Continues Tuesday morning into Tuesday afternoon, and then things begin to wind down Tuesday night. We'll probably still have some lingering rain on Wednesday. That low will be just off the coast. But Wednesday, you notice just mainly cloudy with just a few showers here and there. So with about 48 hours of rain, how much is it going to add up to? Well, with it remaining somewhat light to moderate, we're probably going to see widespread 2 to 4 inches. There are likely going to be some spots that are higher, but those are going to be more isolated in nature. So 2 to 4 inches spread out over a couple days, that's manageable. That's not going to lead to widespread flooding. But notice how close the heavy rain is to us. I mean, right off the coast here, right off the mouth of the river, you could start to see totals add up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inches very quickly. So it looks like heaviest rain in the Gulf and then decreasing totals inland, but still a good soaking rain for about 2 days. The winds are going to be breezy east, especially tomorrow. I think tomorrow they're going to be their strongest at about 20, maybe 25 miles an hour. That is going to be a persistent wind. So we're going to start to see some water pile up on our east-facing shorelines. Very normal. Those typical spots where the roads go under the water, like in Shell Beach, anywhere in eastern St. Bernard, up into Bay St. Louis, down into the east bank of Plaquemines. These are all going to see the inundation there, probably a couple of feet, especially going into tomorrow night and Wednesday night. That's when our high tide is. So overnight hours is when the water is going to be at its highest. But here you go, good soaking rain. Hopefully it helps out with our drought. It is not going to eliminate the drought. I don't think it's going to be that much rain, but it will give us some short-term relief and hopefully put out these pesky marsh fires that have been burning underground. Hopefully it does something to those. And then as we get into the end of the week here, notice we'll moderate back into the 70s and it looks like a gorgeous upcoming weekend. The marine forecast, not the greatest weather to be out on the water. We do have small craft advisories in effect. That coupled with the rain and the gusty wind is going to be nasty out there, and you can see your chops fairly high, especially tomorrow and going into Wednesday. Your tides, they're going to run highest later tonight. Your low tides happening through the morning hours. It's 5